Alright.
Oi, you chicken hunting bastards. Here is first of many guides for Monster Hunter World. This is my first experience with Monster Hunter games in general, and I missed first two betas. This weekend I did play it finally, and I pretty much understood the whole concept, and I'm ready to give you some guides on how to play with certain weapon types. I didn't manage to record all the weapons, but the ones that I did I will present in form of a guide. Now these weapons can be obviously upgraded in the normal version of the game, but right now you can't do anything with it, and I'm not sure how the system works at all, so I'm not gonna focus on that. Instead I'm going to focus on some good combinations, good moves, and what to focus on in general with a certain weapon. First guide will be for the Longsword Weapon. Longsword is a pretty balanced weapon that has an average damage output and an average speed. It also has a pretty decent reach, which makes it a good weapon for probably everyone. Now the special mechanic with the longsword is the spirit gauge that can be seen beneath the sword icon that shows the condition of your weapon. Spirit gauge determines how much damage you can do and if you can do the most devastating attack called Helm Breaker. Spirit gauge has 4 tiers. The outline around the sword indicates at what tier you are currently at. First tier or power level or whatever you want to call it is when there is no outline around the sword icon. That means no additional damage and you cannot use Spirit Breaker. Second tier is when there's a white outline. It gives you small damage boost, and this time you can use Helm Breaker after Spirit Thrust attack. Third tier is when you have yellow outline, and that gives you more damage boost. And the fourth, the last one, is when you have red outline. Inside the same sword icon that shows tier levels is a red bar that fills up by doing normal attacks. When you have some of the red bar available, you can start using spirit attacks. Spirit attacks are more powerful than the regular ones, and also when you have enough red bar, minimum of 80% of the bar full, then you can finish the whole Spirit Slash combo with Spirit Round Slash. That means 4 times R2 button. When that is done, when Spirit Round Slash hits, your tier will go up. This is the only way the tier upgrades to the next level. And after you use the Helm Breaker, it will go down 1 level. Remember, when you're at these higher tiers, you're gonna do more damage with normal and special attacks. That includes Helm Breaker as well. Now I'm gonna go to training area and show you guys all the things that you need to know and go to more detail there. Let's start with the basic combo that you have on the screen. It says 4 times triangle. This combo will fill up your red bar. After you fill up your red bar, you can use second combo that includes 4 times R2 button, and the last hit is called Spirit Round Slash that will increase Spirit Gauge tier. You can also combine all of them into one combo by doing 4 times triangle, then 4 times R2 button. Simple, yet very damaging and effective. Now this is the one that you need to master. It's called Spirit Helm Breaker. This thing is the most devastating attack, but it also uses 1 Spirit Gauge tier. Spirit Thrust is done by pressing R2 and triangle button at the same time, and if it lands, you can press triangle once more to go into Spirit Helm Breaker. When you're in the air, you can actually maneuver where you want to land the hit by rotating the left analog stick in which direction you want to hit. Spirit Thrust, that is Spirit Helm Breaker, can be combined into any combo as long as you have Spirit Gauge tiers available, because it will use 1 tier level. Also, many people think that Spirit Helm Breaker is the finisher, that you can't do anything after it. Actually, you can. You can continue the combo by doing Foreskin Slash. I will explain that move later on. This is extremely good move that will give you invulnerability window while you're in the animation and can be used in defense and offense as well. After that, you can continue from Foreskin Slash to another type of combo that you want. Now to talk a bit about the Foreskin Slash. Why is it such a good move? Well, Foreskin Slash is such a good move that it will make your enemies Jewish even if they don't want to be. If they're lucky, they'll also become a bank owner as well. And to top it all off, it gives you brief invulnerability window when you're using it. That means no damage whatsoever. Move is done by pressing R2 plus circle at any time. You can do this during the combo, you can do this solo, and you can do this while rolling, or actually evading an enemy's attack. There is a specific moveset you can do when you evade an enemy's attack and then you continue into Foreskin Slash, followed by the press of R2 button that will initiate Spirit Round Slash. That means evade with X button, press R2 plus circle to do the Foreskin Slash, and then press R2 again to do Spirit Round Slash. Spirit Round Slash will immediately upgrade your tier level for your spirit gauge, which makes that move insanely good, but it also is not easy to pull off. The game needs to recognize that you evaded an attack and that you hit with Foreskin Slash before you can use the Spirit Round Slash. Bit of practice, but it can be done. Here are two quick examples of evade plus Foresight Slash plus Spirit Round Shield. In this case, first I've used a quick attack, then I've used evade, which is almost unnoticeable because I immediately went into Foresight Slash plus Spirit Round Slash. Second attempt, same thing, I've used quick attack and then evade immediately into Foresight Slash plus Spirit Round Slash, and you can see my gauge tier going up one level. Now that all the technicalities are out of the way, let's talk generally about how to use Longsword. Longsword gives you a lot of possibilities because of its pretty good maneuverability and decent damage output if you can manage your spirit gauge properly. The simplest of all things that you can do is go beneath the monster, aim at its weak spot, or even you don't need to aim at its weak spot. Do 4 times triangle attack or do 1 or 2 attacks. If you think you're about to get struck, then get out of the way. You can maybe do Foresight Slash when you're evading plus the Spirit Round Slash, or you can just wait and get safely and then go back in until that red bar is at about 80% or even higher. At that point you can go for Spirit Combo, that means 4 times R2 button until you get to Spirit Round Slash. That will increase your spirit gauge tier. Rinse and repeat until you get to maximum tier, that is red outline around the sword. When that happens, start adding Spirit Thrust attack with Spirit Helm Breaker. Don't forget that you can do immediately Spirit Thrust outside of a combo as separate attack and then continue into Foresight Slash and then into normal combo. There are a lot of combinations here, but what you should always focus on is getting that Spirit Helm Breaker done. This is your bread and butter, huge DPS buster that will damage and make short work of the chickens that you're hunting. When in trouble, simply evade and get back in the mix with Foresight Slash after evading. That thing is really useful even if you do not hit, because Foresight Slash gives you that brief invulnerability window. So combine everything that I've told you here and make yourself a proper chicken hunter with the longsword, because I truly believe in you that you can do it. Also, there are probably a couple of things I missed to point out. It is, after all, my first experience with Monster Hunter World. I would greatly appreciate if you guys would point out what I've missed and what should be added to this longsword guide, so that the others, and myself included, can learn from it. Thank you all for watching. Couple of more weapon guides coming soon, and then it's proper release date for this bastard of a game, and this is when I can start working on all of the other guides. Happy chicken hunting!
Toodaloo, motherfucker!